Oh man, what's up everybody? So editing software is not fun anymore. And so I'm going to be opening these Contenders packs. I have 3 of them live for you guys. This will be today's video. And then of course, hopefully we'll be back to normal soon. I know there's probably no one in this, but this is my best way I can get this video out to you guys. If I look in this direction, it's because I'm looking at my computer, looking at the chat instead of here. So let's start. I've got 3 of these and only 3, and I say 3 because they're like almost $40 packs. You get guaranteed an auto in every pack, so I've got sleeves on the ready, and then of course thick sleeves. If I get somebody good, you guys will have to let me know. I don't watch college football, but nevertheless, let's begin. We're going to start with an Odell, and that's what the base looks like right there. And I'm not really going to show anything unless it's an auto or a numbered card or something like that. DJ Shark, Keyshawn Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Deshaun Watson. We've already hit one of our autos. It's Kendrick Rogers. Kendrick Rogers. I'm going to have to do some research here later and see if any of these are decent guys. Insert of Jalen Rieger. There we go. Jake Fromm. And then we're actually, I think, getting into our actual draft pick from this year. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert again with Mariota from Oregon. And Baker, Marquise Brown, Darius Slayton, Peyton, Haskins, and McLaurin. So nothing special so far other than the Kendrick Rogers. And I wish they could tell us what they were drafted, but I don't think they do. He had 30 receptions for 351 yards and 2 touchdowns in 2019, so that's not great. Hey guys, be sure to say hello in the chat. I got 2 more packs I'm going to be opening. I've opened 1 already. All right. Hey man, hope you're doing well. So far, this is all we've got. Nothing too great. There we go. So we're going to hope for better. We're in pack number 2. Packs look pretty nice this year. So base of Ty Johnson, Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Russell. That's our auto. So I'm going to go past that for a moment. And Henry Ruggs insert. Collegiate connections of Isaiah Simmons and T. Higgins. You might have to let me know who's good and who's not. Chase Young, Brady, and Charles Woodson. And then we go back into all this. I will pull out the, of course. Let's see if we can focus it. There we go. Mahomes. You can see who that is a mile away, of course. All right. And we do have a Tua. So I'll put him aside along with my Mahomes. And I'll flip this. And it's upside down. And it's going to be Omar Bayless. Omar Bayless. There we are. This is a little bit better, I would say. 93 receptions, 1,653 yards, 18-yard average, and 17 touchdowns. So far better than our first hit, that's for sure. And I made a point to point out earlier that I was sleeving, so I better sleeve. Hawks Fins, do you know anything about any of these guys I've pulled so far? I don't watch a lot of college football. It's been a long time since I've gone live on my channel, too. There we go. Right. Have a thing popping up. Get rid of that. Nope, haven't heard. Yeah, I get it. Do you watch a lot of college football? I do not. So 2 hits so far. And I was going to point out, like, last week's hits. I have the Walker Buehler here from last week, the Mike Trout. And I was excited to talk about my Project 2020 that finally came in that I was going to try to flip. And the value just seems to continuously be dropping on that. So I'm a little concerned. Tua's your dude? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Tua would be your dude. All right. I hope that you guys have a better season. Last pack, expensive packs. Debo, Ronald Jones, Irv, A.J. Brown, Cooper Kupp, Bosa. I think we're going to have a guy from Tennessee. Is there anyone good from Tennessee? I don't know. Cam Akers. Same card I pulled earlier. Lamb. There's a Tua right there. Another Tua. Set him aside. And then we get into Bosa, Barry Sanders, Mason Rudolph. All right. Yeah, my packs, originally I was told they were 25 a pack. And then when I called this morning, they laughed, even though they told me that. And they're like, no, it's $37.50 a pack. And I was like, I've been buying a lot of Topps Project 2020 to flip. So I really hope these are worth it. And so far, I would say not. So, and the last one is Joe Reed. And he is not from Tennessee. I was wrong. I looked at the colors, but that's what it looked like. There we go. 77 receptions, 679 yards, 8.8 average, and 7 touchdowns for him. Yeah, so I'll look up who I think was the best out of these real quick, and we'll see where he was drafted in the NFL draft, which would be Omar Bayless. I didn't exactly watch a lot of the NFL draft. I watched like the Chiefs' first couple picks, and that was kind of it. Let's see here. Okay. Omar Bayless. He went to the Carolina Panthers. Let's see where he went. Hey, Connor. Hope you're doing well. Had to go live. My software was really messing up for editing videos, so that kind of stunk, but that's just the way it is. Trying to find where he went in the draft, and I really can't find it. They mocked him going at pick 108 to 120, so I'm going to guess he wasn't an early draft pick. Autos were Joe Reed, Kendrick Rogers, and Omar Bayless. So unless you know those guys are any good, I'm not getting too excited about them, honestly. Check Wikipedia. Solid point. If anything will pop up on Wikipedia, goodness, about him. Third team All-American, college stats. There we go, finally. Oh, wait, nope, that's his college. Yeah, I can't find anything. Joe Reed went to the Chargers in the 5th. Well, yeah. And then we had Kendrick Rogers, and I'm looking up Omar because Omar had the best stats. So I don't know. Okay. Undrafted free agent was Omar, which I kind of find surprising because his stats were decent, but it is what it is. No numbered cards in any of these. Kind of disappointing, of course, but Kendrick Rogers, I think, went, yeah. That's just the way it is. I mean, it was such a good, first round, and after that, it's like, nah. So do I regret buying these packs? Kendrick went to the Cowboys, yeah. Do I regret buying these packs for 3 guys, 2 who went undrafted, I think? Probably. But, it's their first, real autos and an actual product. So we'll take what we get. A couple of Tua rookies right there. And then, hey, Henzo. And then Mahomes, which I'll keep with the Mahomes PC. But that's it. I've already went and bought every Topps Project 2020 card that came out this week. So it was a little bit of an expensive week. And then I went and bought plywood this morning to build shelves for my shelving unit. I plan to make a video or something out of that. So you'll see that on the channel eventually. Yeah, it was one per pack. Packs were at my LCS $37.50. So it was a little like it was around $120 with tax. So yeah, it was crazy. And now I feel like I look tired as hell. I am tired. But I do have 3 yards I have to go mow, and it's 1 o'clock roughly here in Missouri. So it's like peak afternoon for, really hot temperatures. So I'm not looking forward to that. But after that, I'm going to chill. And then I think I'm going to hit up McDonald's for a burger and fries. So I didn't mean for this to be a live stream or anything like that. But with the software messing up, that's what I had to do. But that's all for me, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you all are doing well, still getting to rip your packs, rip your cards, and collect. And that's all you're going to hear from me today, unless you're following me on Twitter, where I'm just talking way too much about Project 2020 stuff, hoping I can flip this stuff. Because earlier, this was like $300, and now I saw one this morning go for $100. So I'm a little concerned about that. Henzo, you want me to go live more often? I'd love to go live more often, honestly. I'll do a Twitter poll. I'll put a Twitter poll up and ask people next week if they want me to go live for the pack break, because I don't mind doing this, and it's a lot less work. If I'm being honest, I'm popping up on my own. Yeah, there I am, itching my ear. My own phoneception. Let's see if I can do it again. There it is, phoneception. So, yeah, I'll do a Twitter poll, and I'll see if people want me to do that. Feelings on the... I like that they're pulling in, like, art people as well. And, I just really like the cards. I looked up the other day that the only ones that were going for under $20 were the ones that were being pre-sold, because people want to buy in bulk to hope to hit the 1 of 1 or whatever it may be. Again, I'm looking at my computer, not at the webcam. But I could do that, but there's always possibilities that my order will get canceled if the value goes up, which has happened to a lot of people. But yeah, I bought every single one this week, and really, so far I have found that if you're going to buy one, it's going to go double, if not more, in value. I'm kicking myself for not selling my trout sooner, but I want to wait till Monday to see what happens. One going down, one selling for like $100 today. Not good. When I could have sold it for $300 a couple days ago. So that's just me. I'm going to put out this Twitter poll, and then I'll let you guys go. And I'm going to just say, should I go live next Friday? Also, Kyle Tucker. I see people talking more about Kopech, honestly, but I'm not the person to ask about that, if I'm being honest with you. But I would say Kopech. I see a lot of his rookies being sold on Twitter more than Kyle Tucker, honestly. Should go live next Friday. Okay, Henzo. Here we go. Hey, Brian. Cody, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I was telling, this wasn't intended to be a live stream, but yeah, my editing software just is messing up. Like, my whole computer's saying, like, you've used all the space on your computer, and I can't delete your video file. That's like 400 gigabytes. So I'm in Springfield, Connor. So, like, because of that, I had to go live instead of just do the video, record the face cam, edit it, and then throw it out for you guys at 5. So I just put out a Twitter poll. if you guys want to vote or follow me on Twitter, you are more than welcome to. I won't ask you to, but you're more than welcome to. Basically, it's just, do you guys want me to go live again next Friday? Or would you guys like me to basically just do the regular video format? Oh, you're in Lee's. Yeah, I've been to Lee's Summit several times. Oh, thanks, Cody. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me see if I can I take you off my wall? Here we go. Yeah, I've got Zombieland, Rocket Man, Bohemians behind me. What else? Oh, here, let me pull this off. There we go. I've got Yesterday, which I really liked. Down there is Detective Pikachu. Whoop. Greatest Showman, the newest Jumanji. And then that's the shelf I was talking about. Ignore my ugly curtains. It's a really tiny window up in the corner of my room. So that's the best we can do. And then that's the shelf I'm going to be making shelves for later this week. So, and of course, I've got my gaming set up and all that, and my favorite Mahomes hits and whatnot over there. So, yeah. And this was supposed to stick to the wall, but it's not doing a good job of that. Yeah, and I don't even know if I'm going to get you guys to stay. There we go. Gonna have to like hot glue that thing to the freaking wall because it just never wants to stay in place, even though I put like stuff up there. But if you guys weren't here for last week's pack opening, we did hit Trout, and then Walker Buehler RPA was very nice as well. Also, that pack opening happened twice. I did a pack opening, and you guys are slipping. I did a pack opening, and basically it was really bad. I hit a jersey card in my first pack of like Greg Jennings, which I'm not complaining. Greg Jennings is a good player, or was a good player in his time. And yeah, Brian, that's exactly what I need. And basically that was it for the whole pack opening. And I bought like 4 different products. And I love doing pack openings for you guys. And I had a really good time with it. And then that was it. It was one hit. And I thought about it and I thought about it. And I was like, I don't want to release a one-hit random pack opening on my channel. So I went back, I redid it. I spent $100 again. And I'm not a wealthy person. I have 2 jobs. I go to college. I have bills to pay. But I was like, I want to give the people a good pack opening. We had 5 hits in that, including the Trout and the Walker Buehler. And I was much happier with that at the end, even if I had to spend the extra money. So, hey, Maddox, how you doing, man? We just we finished our pack opening. If you guys didn't make it in on time, we did hit a Kendrick Rogers auto. There it is. Joe Reed and Omar Bayless, which we had nothing great, nothing to write home about. Mahomes, which I'll PC. I'll put that over with my other Mahomes stuff. And then we did hit a Tua and then a Tua with a Jalen Hurts. So not bad. Cody, I go to Missouri State University. I used to go to a community college. I finished my scholarship there. And I go to Missouri State, where I'm getting a degree in secondary history education, which is high school. And so I'll be teaching about history and things like that. It's always fascinated me. I really enjoy it and things like that. I'm going to send a quick text. So, yeah, I've always enjoyed history. I watch a lot of History Channel stuff. I watch a lot of like YouTube channels who do like bottle hunting and metal detecting. I own a metal detector, so I have a good time with it. I think history is really interesting, and it's my niche, and that's why I like sports as well. I love pulling old time like autographs of players who are retired or of players who I vastly respect. And my favorite card is over there that I own, and I will grab it because there is some nice history. Went retail hunting. Yep. But got Heritage 20. I mean, that's not bad. AB cards. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I when I was at my LCS buying these packs, they had Mosaic, and a hobby box was $600, and I was like, nope. Let me grab my favorite card I've ever pulled for you guys. So it's been a while since I've done a like top 10 or top 20 on my channel. I do top 10 packs twice a year. I do it halfway through the summer, and then I do it at the end of the year. And Yeah, I'm with you, Cody. Good stuff is, yeah, it's always gone. It's always being flipped. And I can't blame people for flipping it, but I would like to find it myself. So this is my favorite card I've ever pulled. My Roberto Clemente dual back card out of 5. This was from 2016. And back then, what I used to do, because I didn't have like college bills to pay many, many years ago, is I'd buy products and I'd pack up and I'd save them for months and months and months. And I would open them on Christmas for myself and my birthday, which is June 27th. So it's coming up next month. And there was one year I saved like 500 packs, various years, various products, various sports. And I just had a great time with it. I had shoe boxes and hobby boxes and retail boxes and blasters and loose packs and thick packs and thin packs and all of varying degrees of expensiveness. And I just enjoyed that so much. And I would love to do that again one day. I know some people do that still with like their family or things like that. But yeah, that was in this pack break, we hit like a 1-of-1 printing plate out of Allen & Ginter. I hit my Chipper Jones auto back card, hit the Roberto Clemente, hit, a YA Tittle auto, just so many great cards were hit that day. And I opened them with a friend and we had a really good time. And he understood the love of cards. He didn't collect, but he understood all my lingo and everything I would talk about. And I have here boxes of sleeves, just of varying degrees and everything like that. And I made him wash his hands before we started and things like that. It was fun. It was fun back then. I feel like the hobby is growing, which is good, but also the people are in it just doing it for the money. And I understand that as well. And that's kind of why I'm in Project 2020 right now. I don't like, I would say probably half of the designs. I liked both the designs yesterday. Today I really liked, let me see what they were today, because I did buy them. I bought every single one this week. So things are getting a little bit expensive. And I do sometimes worry about how much it's going to cost in the end. It was Frank Thomas and Don Mattingly right there. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, but that's what they look like. But I did buy them both because, like I said earlier, anyone I've looked up has gone up in value. I'm not sure what will happen to the Ken Griffey per se, but it's like any of them that are $20 and under, they're just pre-sales. Anyone that's came out, it's gone up. Like I said earlier, I have the Trout, the Ben Baller Trout. Very nice looking card. Was at $300 a couple days ago. One sold today already for $99. So yes, I'm a little concerned, but right now the amount being made has gone down, and I've actually been keeping track. Let me grab that real quick. So I've been keeping track of everyone that I've bought, what I've bought it for, print run, and things like that. So I have all this information right here. And so for the Shore, who's the artist that made the Ken Griffey, almost 100,000 of them sold, which is crazy because before that it was like a couple thousand or it was 30,000. The Mike Trout I have is 34,000. So if things can go back down to like 30,000, I'll be happy. But since then, Koufax was 41.5 roughly thousand, and the Ted Williams was 43,000. And I tried to check today because the next ones they'll release are the Cal Ripken and the Mariano Rivera, and I don't think they've released that yet. If you guys are collecting these or trying to flip them or sell them, and you want to know what the print run is, all you have to do is go to the Topps Project 2020 archive, and it'll tell you what the print number or the print run is. Like people who don't know much, but they are for the money. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for that Zion. No, and I understand. And I got into Zion really early when he first started in the hype around him. I got in right after all the Prism stuff went crazy. I traded for an Optic rookie that I still have. I have Donruss rookies. I did the same for Ja. I just traded stuff that I was like, I don't need this in my collection anymore. So I traded that stuff away to pick that stuff up. Don't plan on getting it graded. A lot of people are saying Ja's going to get Rookie of the Year instead of Zion, which I can see because Zion lost a lot of time, like a lot of playing time due to his surgery and his injury and rehab and then coming back. But when he came back, I thought he was going to dud. I'm not going to lie. and he did not dud. And I'm usually right about duds, but what can I say? Sometimes I'm wrong, and that's okay. So yeah, that's kind of it for me, guys. Like I said, I did put up a Twitter poll to see if people wanted me to go live next week for next week's pack opening. I asked them what they would have next week releasing at my hobby shop. I might have to do some research myself on that, but they did say Topps finest baseball. So I'm looking into getting that because it's a good draft class. You got Aquino, you got Bo Bichette, along with Jordan Alvarez, and there's one other I'm forgetting. And of course, you can always pull legend autos, legends of the game, Hall of Famers, veterans, people who are playing now. So Brian, yeah, I understand. Have a great day. I actually have to go mow some yards here soon, and it's almost 1, so I gotta put some sunscreen on when I go do it. But yeah, and I'll read AB's comment here real quick. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed. We're getting close to 650 at 700. We got another giveaway, so I'm excited. Because I'm not mad, but as a kid, it's hard sometimes. I understand. And when I started, it was like 2013, and I started with retail, and I worked my way up, and now almost being 25. Yeah, I put out a video. I did a cardboard talks about it, about resellers, and how at first I had no issue with it, but I thought Walmart should do like, you can only do 2 or 3 boxes, or the equivalent of that many packs, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I have notifications on for when Target gets stuff back, but as soon as I get that email, they're gone again. I've seen Walmart people will pre-order Bowman and then literally just out the door, and they'll cancel their orders because they can see, oh, we can sell this for more, or we're not getting what we ordered. So because of distributors, and I've even tried to sign up as a distributor to sell boxes for cheaper on eBay and still make a profit, and also like have a box to open myself from time to time. And all the distributors I've reached out to are kind of like, this isn't for people who want to buy 2 or 3 boxes. It's like, you need to buy a case, or you need to go to like an online store like Dave and Adams. And I'm just kind of like, that's not what I'm going for. I'm not going to pay $300 for a box that I can get if I were to get a distributor for $175. That's not the case. So that's all for me today, guys. I did enjoy this very much. And if you guys do want to talk, I would honestly really like to have a cardboard talks where we just talk for like an hour and just talk about the hobby and talk about just whatever's going on in it, the negativity, the pros, the cons, the projects 2020, your big hits, whatever you guys want. Honestly, that would be great. This Wednesday, I do have an interview coming out with a individual named Daniel Tillo, who is in the Royals organization, and he was supposed to be like practically getting called up to play for the Royals this year. Very nice person, very nice, down-to-earth guy, great pitcher. We talk about how he moved into the majors, went drafted 32nd. So he's like down here out of high school to getting drafted in the 3rd round to the Royals. So that was really cool. That was a great experience. And that interview comes out next week. I was also supposed to interview somebody who's making the Topps project cards, and they told me they'd do it, and they have not returned my email. So we'll see what happens. I think it'd be fun to get together next week and just have a discussion around like my typical release time. So I might do that. But that's all for me, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I will read these last couple comments. Cody, hey, I'd love to get to 1,000. My goal was to do that this year, but we're halfway through the year, and I'm at 650. So what happens. It's not all about the numbers. It's about bringing people closer together. It's not like the videos get hundreds of views, but I enjoy like putting it together for you guys. Brian comes out and watches every video, comments on every videos, and he's a great person, and I've never met him. And Cody, you seem like a good person. AB Card seems like a good person. And the Dolphins, I want to make sure I get his name right. Hawks Fins is a really great person too, who I know through Twitter and doing breaks back in my day. So it's just a good experience. It's a great thing to have a YouTube channel. Feel free to reach out to me guys at any time. But I am gonna go. Gotta get some work done, and then I think I'm gonna go grab a burger. It just sounds good. So yeah, hobby shops are best. Of course, I have to mark things up to make some money, so you gotta watch that. But if you have multiple, you know, that's good. And exactly, AB cards were not made of money. Yeah, and I work 2 jobs, so that's my thing. That's my shtick. But I gotta go make that green so I can pay off these really crappy packs I just bought. So that's all for me, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend.